Hey guys, I think I figured out what's going on. Long story, but it has to do with Facebook, not my end. Hold on a second. Let me put another light on. Whew. Okay, that was a little bit way too dark. All right, so now that I've got that problem figured out, let me go back and reiterate what I was trying to say this morning, and give some people some hope. Um, all right, so being a psychic, you are never 100% right, but you're never 100% wrong. So I took it to heart really bad when I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, no way. No way did I get everything wrong. There's just no way. I felt it in my bones. So I kind of got depressed and I kind of got sick to my stomach. So I had to meditate and think clear, if this makes sense. So I started thinking, and the first thing that came to my mind was, he's a genius. He's a genius. There's no way in hell he didn't see this one coming. So I started kind of looking into things, and I started realizing that there had to be something that they had to set them up. So I kept digging, and then I started seeing people posting about watermarks. Well, anybody who follows Q always says to watch the water. And I'm like, that's what they did. So what happened was Trump sent the National Guard to certain states. And we thought it was because of rioting. We get things wrong, people. Everybody gets things wrong. That's not why he sent them there. This is what's so awesome. All right. So what he did is he sent them to these key states. They're there. They're just waiting on their orders. All right. We all know that these magical ballots always get found really early in the morning, and they're brought in by truckloads, sometimes by out-of-state vehicles, because they magically were somewhere else. Oops, oh, how did we miss that? And my thing is, how can so many unorganized people work for polling? How? Voter polling. How does that happen? Is it one of the criterias? Are you organized? Or we can't hire you. Are you very thorough with your job? We can't hire you. Because what I would have done as a supervisor or overseer or whatever, whoever these people are, I would have made sure all the places that I would have had ballots at that needed to be counted were already where they needed to be. I would have had people double checking to make sure we had everything. So when we got done and the voting polls closed, we would have had all those absentees just about there, ready to roll, not this 4 a.m. magically thousands upon thousands of voter ballots. Now, I always talk about coincidences. There's no way that you can find 500,000 votes and not one of them be from the different party. Now, are you a voting person? Not a voting person. Are you a gambling person? What are the odds of that? Somebody would have made $1 million. Okay? So, there's no way. It's impossible. Also, what is impossible is when you have people that are registered to vote. Now, let's say you registered last year or whatever. Let's just say. All right? We're not talking about somebody that just registered the very last day they could register. Let's just talk about people that were registered. Some people died. Some people move. Some people can't get off work. Some people maybe had an accident. They're in the hospital. Or maybe a family member is there. There's no telling. Okay? So you never, ever have 100% turnout because life happens. All right? So you have 104% turnout. How is that possible? Anybody? Class? Anybody want to share their answers? Now, you can have 104% people show up if you're estimating this many people to come somewhere. All right? You can have 104% money made. All right? But you're not going to have 104% voter turnout to vote on election day, because you would have had to calculate that 4% as your registered voter. Do you follow what I'm saying? So it is mathematically impossible to have 104% turnout. All right? So either people voted twice or 3 times or more. Dead people voted, and we all know that that is impossible, because when we leave this shell, we go into the energy source. So we become an energy, like smoke, like ghost, or if you want to look at it that way. We don't float around and go, oh, I need to vote, and we come back to this plane and vote. You don't do that. You don't care. All right? You're beyond caring, all right, about voting, making sure you're there. All right? Trust me on that. Zombies do not come out of the ground and walk into voting polls and vote. All right? So we know all that didn't happen. So the only logical explanation is people voted more than once, and fake ballots of dead people. All right? They went through, looked to see who was registered voter, who wasn't alive, and they voted for them. Now, this is the kicker. All of those votes do not count. Because when the National Guard gets the go to go in and grab every one of the voting things, they're going to probably use some kind of UV light or something that's going to show on the paper. They know exactly where the watermark's supposed to be, and that's what they're going to look for. Those will be put aside. Okay? Ones with no watermark will be put on a different side. Then they're going to go through and look at the ones that were illegally, and there is corn ink in paper. Yes, I read this. It's very interesting. Back in 1984, I believe it was Xerox and Canon. I might have the two companies wrong. Don't 100% quote me on that, but people that were doing printer stuff. There's corn ink. So when they print this paper, you can't see it. It's like invisible ink, but it tells you what printer printed that piece of paper. All right? So they're going to be able to go through on all of these illegal votes. They're going to be able to find out if they all came from the same printer and be able to track that printer to who it was sold to. You love it? Is it not awesome? Is it not the best plan ever? All right? Now, this is the sad part. You're going to have a lot of people that worked in the polls that were either in on it, wanted Biden to win, wanted the money they were offered. Maybe they were threatened. Maybe their family was threatened. Maybe their lives, maybe their job, whatever, was threatened. And then you're going to have some people that are just assholes. All right? We're just going to say it. Those people, all of them, are going away for a very long time. I'm thinking somewhere between 20 and 30 years. Okay? Now, the ones that were threatened, they better get a hold of somebody in the Trump administration or someone who's a Trump-worthy, trusted person that will get it to the right people and say, hey, I know what was going on. I had to. I was forced to do it. They said they'd kidnap my daughter. Okay? Whatever. They need to do that, because if they don't, when they go to court, they're not going to be able to make up some kind of thing. So they need to do it now, because they're going away. You're not going to be able to see your children. You're not going to be able to see your grandchildren. You are going to lose everything. Is it worth it? Was it worth it? It probably wasn't. So if this reaches anybody who knows someone who works in the polls, or you're a poll worker yourself and you were part of this deliberate fake thing, think about this seriously. Think about it, because they're going to come get you very soon. Very soon. And you are going away for an extremely long time. So you better think about what's more important in your life right now. The money you were paid, your family, your life. Because when you go to a federal prison, trust me, you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. So Think about it. All right? Now, also, there has to be someone else involved in this, right? So you're going to look at city councilmen. You're going to be looking at the post office. You're going to be looking at governors, mayors, all right? A lot of people. I wouldn't be surprised if they look into the law enforcement, all right? A lot of people. So not only are they going to get all these crooked poll workers, they're going to get the crooked post office people. They're going to get the crooked people in city governments, all right? You're going down, bye-bye, all right? All of these people. This is going to be one big sweep of this, okay? Now, you've got a lot of our Democrat friends, family, loved ones, co-workers that are laughing their asses off at us right now, saying, ha ha, ha ha, you lost, ha ha. Is because they're not focusing on what they need to focus on. They hate Trump because they don't even know why. If you ask them, they all say the same thing. Oh, I don't like the way he talks. He hates women. Let it go. Just let it go. All right? So, we know he doesn't hate women. We know he's not racist. We know there were plenty of people of every color, of every race, of every religion that voted for this man. And they all will say the same thing. He's not racist. I was lied to. All right? So let that go. Let them laugh. Let them post the pictures of the U-Haul on the front lawn of the president's house. That's not happening. He's not going anywhere. All right? My nose is itching. Somebody's thinking about me. Also, the media, just turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it all off. All right, because I was at work and I heard this guy on the media saying, Trump can't stay in that White House. He is there illegally. He's trespassing on our property. We need to have the army throw him out. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on a second. One, he's the president until Inauguration Day. Okay? Till every vote is counted. Till everything is checked on. He is still the president. So he's not trespassing. So whoever that news commentator was that was telling the American people, and you probably got people going, oh yeah, he lost. He has to get out the White House immediately. That's not how it works. All right? Please study your Constitution. Study this stuff. Take it seriously. That's not how it works. Okay? He's there till January. But don't worry. He's our president. Still our president. 4 more years. All right? 4 more years. Don't worry about it. We've got this. All right? I'm hearing other people say, oh, he's a sore loser. We knew he was going to contest this, blah, blah, blah. All these Republicans are going to start rioting. We're not. You know why we're not? Because we know we won. We know we won big. All right? We know you cheated. So don't worry about it. Don't get upset. Everything is okay. People that are watching from other countries, please know everything's okay. He's got this. All right? How can someone that smart make such a big mistake? It's not possible. And trust me, when I have visions and I know without a reasonable doubt that I'm right, I am right. I saw him raise his hand 2 times. It tells me he gets elected twice. I saw it. I felt it. The person that gets elected behind him, I still see the blurred out face. I see the salt and pepper hair, and I see a tall, kind of thinner man. All right? I still see that person. He's going to be like Trump. He's going to do the same things as Trump. I see Trump moving into a different position. He still has a lot of influence. Okay? This is what I saw. I also saw us go into a gold light. All right? Warm, gold, wonderful light. We're going there. Okay? So everything is working out the way it has to work. Doesn't mean we have to like it. Doesn't mean we have to understand it. All right? But if this did not happen, we would not go into the quantum voting way. Okay? With the quantum, you cannot cheat. You cannot steal. You cannot steal, lie, nothing. Okay? It's AI. Whenever it goes in, it goes in. No tampering. What's that? That's weird. Okay. So that is going in. And this election is how we do it. because so many people are going to see it for what it is, and we're going to say no. Now think back. How many times have elections been stolen from us in the past? A lot. Okay? And we're not just talking about presidents. We're talking about Congress, senators, maybe your mayor. This is how they've done. All right? They know they can't win on their platform. They know they can't. So they have to cheat. And if you talk to people that work in the Democrat Party that actually do things, they will tell you, yeah, we do this all the time. This is how we win. This is how we roll. No, that's not right. That takes it away from you, takes away from me, takes away from everybody. Our voices are not heard. Do you understand why we have to keep Trump in? Because our voices are important. All right? Our forefathers knew that. They did not like how the king ran the world. Okay, they didn't like all of that. So they wanted to change it. And the system works. It works as long as you follow the Constitution. You don't get to go in and change a part because you don't like it and it doesn't work for you. It works. You just have to follow it. And we have not been following it. A lot of things that we've been doing that have been forced upon us are not constitutional. But we don't have a voice. We haven't had a voice in a very long time. We can't do anything about it. You've got so many people that have invested money in different things. They fight you tooth and nail, and they've got more money than you. So you're like this little bitty peon going against this big major little thing here. You know, you can't win. And it's set up that way. They set it up purposely. So this is another reason why Trump's so important. He already made all of his money. He's already lived his life, done everything he's wanted to do. He's doing this for us. So you can have the life that you deserve. I can have the life I deserve. And we all over the world can have the lives that we deserve. Not being told what to do anymore. So we are going to get this. This is our gift from God. We get this. This is ours. The black darkness is fading away. When I'm standing outside, when I look straight, I keep seeing like clouds of black, like wiggly, and they're like blowing away. It's like clearing. It's really weird. I've never seen that before. But it's kind of like when you look into auras, sometimes you have to concentrate, so you have to stare. And when you stare, you kind of zone into something else. So I've had people at work tell me, Jackie, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, I have to shake out of it. But I can see it. It's like, it's hard to explain. But I can see like little things of black like this, and it goes like this, and it's blowing away. So all of this darkness is blowing away. Trust me, I can see it. Literally, not with a vision, like literally I can see it. It's really weird. But like I was trying to tell one of my friends at my second job, that because all this darkness is going away, our gifts are getting stronger. People that have gifts are getting new gifts and more gifts. And I'm able to do things that I have never been able to do before. I've always had gifts, but my gifts are really stronger now, and I'm getting new gifts. So I have never, ever been able to see that. Now, maybe animals can see that stuff. I don't know. I know animals can see ghosts and spirits and stuff. I've never been able to see this black kind of stuff floating around. It's not a lot of it, trust me. It's like really faint, but it's really weird. It's like it's dissipating. I've never seen that before. Like I said, I can pick up a dead animal, and then I can tell you exactly how it died. I never had that gift before. And I don't like that one. That one, I don't like that one. I don't know why I've been given that one. Yeah, when you move a dead frog and then you feel and see he got run over by a big, we call it store or something. It's this thing where you can move pallets and goes up and down. It's like not like a tractor, but you know, it ran over this frog and it didn't die immediately. Ugh, it was awful, and I couldn't shake the feeling out my hands. Okay, you don't want that gift, so don't ask for that one. You don't want that one. Gross. I need to start feeling it again. But do know everything's going to be okay. Trust your heart and trust your feelings. follow Surfing with Santa if you get scared or not worried. She's got an angel Anon that communicates with her, and this is somebody within the administration, I do believe. She doesn't give his name. We don't need his name. Just know she calls him an angel Anon. I do not have an angel Anon. Nobody communicates with me. The only person that communicates with me is the higher spirit, and I trust everything that I get from there. All right, and I know we're going to be okay. I know we're getting our greatness. I know President Trump will be our president. I know that the Biden and all of those people are going down, and they're going down in front of us. And a lot of people are going to be shocked. I know that Trump won a lot more states, and I still think that California turned red. I do. I really do. I think California turned red. When I was watching it, like I said, I saw Maine and Rhode Island. He was like up to 500, almost 600 votes, and then Biden was only like at 200. They wouldn't call it. And I thought, well, that's weird. Why are they calling Arizona's only got 1% in? And they've got like 75% over here. They're not calling Trump the winner. And then when I look at the map, it was blue. And I'm like, wait a second. So, yeah, you don't have to be Einstein. I mean, Confucius is rolling around now saying he don't understand what's going on. And Confucius understood everything. He don't understand. So that's a problem. So these people that are honestly believing that this is legit and they're celebrating and laughing at us, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've got this. We've got it. Everything's okay. Things were put in place. They've been telling us to watch the water. They've been telling us to be prepared. We're going to be all right. Everything's okay. We're not going to be Chinese. We're not going to be speaking Mandarin anytime soon. We're not going to have to move into Walmart FEMA camps like people keep saying. You know, we're not going to have to be worried about, you know, being injected with any poisons and dying here soon. All right? Everything is okay. So don't panic. Don't sweat it. Just go on with your life. Ignore what's going on Facebook. And if you have to get away from Facebook just to stop seeing the negativity, do it. Take the time and get away, go out. I did some yard work today, and my neighbor next door, oh bless his heart, fixed part of my fence for me, and I am just humbled, because I felt like people over there could see in my yard, which they could. There was a big part of it down. But now I feel like, okay, I can walk around the house and not feel like someone's staring at me. I am absolutely humbled on that one. That just, I feel blessed to have great neighbors. And this is the way we should be. We should be able to take care of one another. If I can't do something and they do it for me, by God, there's going to be something I'm going to do for them. All right? And that's how we should be. And that's how this world is going to be. We're going to take care of one another, people. We're all in this together. We're all going to be okay. And our brothers and sisters in other countries, we love you. I love you. And we're going to take care of you too, because you're going to be okay as well. So pass this great news along. Post this if you can. Share it with who you can. Let's spread some good news and let people know we're okay. All right? Don't get upset. We've got each other's back. Everything's going to be fine. It's working out the way it has to work out, because there's a bigger thing coming. Now, as far as the stimulus, I still feel we'll get a stimulus. Now, I don't know if he's going to get it to us for Thanksgiving like I thought, but I do know he wants us to have a great holiday. So if we get the court, with the Supreme Court voting, and the National Guard uses the lights to find the watermarks, and we start getting rid of these bad ballots, and the numbers start coming in actually, that's a great Christmas gift right there, knowing that we caught them. And if everybody wants to go, we can. But he's still going to get us some money. I still think that we're going to get some money. But do know that he has to focus on this stuff. That everything has to get. So he's a workaholic. We know he barely gets any sleep. We know he is all the time working. We know he had a plan in place to get us a stimulus check. So just be okay. We're going to get some money. We're going to be okay. We're going to have a great holiday season. We're going to be celebrating here soon. We're going to go into 2021 so much happier. Everything's going to be lifted off our chest. We're not going to be worried about people coming to drag us out of our homes, people taking back our cars, coming after us because we didn't pay a student loan. People are going to have so much stuff taken off of them that they're going to be able to finally go, oh my God, I can breathe now. So it's coming. And for you in other countries, it's coming. It is coming, I promise. So, like I said, this is good news. Do not get upset with what the news is telling you. Don't get upset with your friend over there laughing, waving that Biden sign in front of you saying, you told me. Well, look who, okay? Because how many people showed up to those rallies for Biden? And you honestly believe thousands upon thousands of people voted for him? Why didn't they show up to one rally? Why didn't they put a flag in their yard? I mean, who are these people? They get in the streets and they protest and they burn cars, so apparently they're not afraid of getting arrested. But yet, I didn't see hardly any. I saw some Biden flags in Gulfport, Mississippi on Highway 49. That's where I saw Biden flags. Other than that, it was Trump flags and American flags. Where did all of these secret Biden people come from? I mean, think about it. We're not stupid. We're Republicans. We're conservative. We're churchgoers. All right? We're smart people. We're good people. We know there's no way that happened. I mean, there's just no way. There's no way. So know that. Know that. It's impossible. It didn't happen. This is like a horror movie that we all want to get out of. I know it. I just want it to end. But I think as we get in the end, I think it's going to turn into a comedy. It's the craziest movie. It's a roller coaster. Let me tell you, it's like drama, then horror, and then it's going to go into comedy, and it's like, oh my God. It's going to end. It's almost there. I know I keep saying it. It's almost there. Because he won. He won so many states. He's got so many votes. He won. We are saved. We are safe. You are safe. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, you're safe. You're okay. We didn't lose our president. He's still the president, all right? He's still the president going into another term, the president. So our president, and when I say ours, I mean the whole world. Our president is still the president. So we're good. We're good, guys. So please, please don't be upset. Don't get mad. Don't fight with anybody. Don't post anything ugly. Just let it ride out. Let it ride out. Remember, watermark is our friend, the watermarks. The way they set it up, and the Democrats fell right into the trap. They always do. They're so naive. They can't think past just, we got to cheat. That's the only thing they know. We just got to cheat. So they do the same thing. They print up all these ballots, have people in the postal work, not the postal workers, but the poll workers, filling them out real quick, counting them, throwing away Republican ballots. We got this. We got this. We've got people on camera. We've got video from, what's his name, Veritas, that guy that goes in and pretends to be somebody else and always gets people to admit their crimes. We've got him with some video. I mean, we've got stuff. We've got people have gone on to different websites and saw exactly how many people in that state are registered voters, to how many people voted. People have photocopied it. People have saved it. It's a race now, but people were smart enough. Hey, screenshot it, got it. All right? People, we're smart. Democrats think we're stupid. We're smart people. We've got it. People on their own have been saving this stuff. We've got all of it. And just like Q says, we've got everything. So don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. I know it's depressing. I got depressed. I took it harder because I follow my heart and my visions. And like I said, I just had to meditate. I had to clear my thoughts. And I'm like, oh, come on, Jackie. You're never, ever 100% wrong. You're never 100% right, but you're never 100% wrong. You knew this. And I did. I knew it. I still know it. He's our president. We're safe. So with that, I want to say I love you, everyone. I love you. New Zealand, I love you. Everywhere, I love you. We're okay. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep your spirits high. Keep those vibrations shaking. And just know, we just got a couple of more weeks. It's almost over with, guys. I promise. It's almost over with. And I still believe that in January we will start seeing and hearing some of the confessions from the people that have been arrested. And these are the ones that have already been arrested. And we're probably going to hear about some poll workers getting arrested. And you're probably going to see people talking about friends and relatives that are going away for a very long time. Do know, if anybody from the media says that they have coronavirus and that they're very sick, do know it's probably because they're going to Gitmo or they're going through their tribunals. All right? Anybody from the media dies of corona, this means that they chose to go that way so you wouldn't realize what they actually is going on. So be paying attention to that as well. People are using the coronavirus so people will think, oh gosh, they're sick. All right? They're not sick. They don't have the coronavirus. They're being arrested. Ankle monitors are being strapped on people. We've already seen plenty of people with ankle monitors on. People in the news media wearing their ankle monitors. The body doubles looking really bad. All of this is getting ready to go. Okay? Remember, the Biden that's there is not the real Joe Biden, so we're going to find out who it is. Maybe it'll be like a Scooby-Doo moment. Wouldn't that be awesome? Have somebody go, and this is not Joe Biden, it's Fred. I don't know. You know, it's going to be awesome. That would be great. A big Scooby-Doo moment. Oh my God, I would love it. I would be like, yay, Scooby-Doo. So anyway, breathe. We got this. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.